you don't mind, what that last conversation, if there's anything that you can disclose that you don't feel is personal,
No, um, the last conversation I had with him is when Wendy Williams' son was in Usha Village, and we was they Dr. Sebi had told Wendy and her son that he can come to Usha Village and he was his guest.
Mm-hmm.
So we was under the impression because at Usha Village they was charging for 3 weeks they charged them $12,000.
Mm-hmm.
So Wendy husband called me and told me, "Yo, I thought you said they was going to show us love here," and because he had a donation he was going to give them for $100,000,
Mm-hmm.
but they didn't know that. They just at Usha Village they said that the bill was $12,000.
Mm-hmm.
So I spoke to Doc and I said, "Yo, Doc, I thought you said that they was your guests," and he was like, "Yeah, they are my guests, but they telling me that Usha is not my home is a business." So I'm like, "Okay, but I don't know anything about that. I'm just going about what you told us."
Mm-hmm.
So they took the phone from him. They took the phone from him and changed. And at the time, I thought they changed the chip in his phone. Like right now, I'm not sure, but that was the last time I spoke to Dr. Sebi.
So you wasn't able to get back in contact with him.
No, the number that I have for him, it wasn't working anymore.
Oh wow, wow. Okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
but then I see him on the Rock Newman show. I see him on the Rock Newman show, and he's saying, "Cause Mr. G is my friend." So I was confused because I'm like, I'm thinking he was tight or mad at me, but then I see him on the Rock Newman show talking about Mr. G is my friend. So I'm like, I regret not doing more research or not making it not putting more effort into communicating with him because he was right there in Honduras. I could have just went and I
Right.
I never gave security a chance to tell me not to come in. I just went by. I just thought it is what it is, and I went about my business.
Okay, okay, yeah. Just based off, it seems like he was kind of shut out in a sense.
Yeah,
In some
exactly.
form, sure. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. And what were you, if you don't mind, answering this question? What were you doing when you got the message, the news that he had passed away?
I was at Wendy Williams' house. We was filming a commercial for an app that she had,
Okay.
and Bryant called me from Honduras.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Gee, what's up?" I'm like, "What up? What's going on?" He said, "Yo, doctor said," he speaks Spanish, so he says, "Se nos fue Sebi." That "se nos fue Sebi" means Sebi left us. And I was like, um, "What you mean he left? He's not in Honduras." He said, "Gee, he passed away." So I was like, "Wow." So I'm like, "All right." I said, "Are you sure?" Because they said he died last week. And he said, "Gee, I'm positive. I saw his body. He's not here." So I only made one phone call after that. I called Cesar, that's Dr. Sebi's son from the fig tree, my son.
Okay.
I called Cesar and I said, "Cesar, your dad passed away." And he told me the same thing I told Brian. "Are you sure?" Because they said that last week. And I said, "Bro, he gone." He said, "All right, bro, thank you." So he told my and then this was early. So then later on, they said that Dr. Sebi died on his way to the hospital, suffering from pneumonia when we knew he passed away since the morning time.
Mm.
So they were saying he was fighting for his life on his way to the hospital, which was bullshit.
And this information is coming from the authorities, or
This is coming on TV on in Honduras.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
They said Dr. Sebi's on his way to the hospital. We don't think he's going to make it, but we knew he passed away early that morning. So I don't know what all that was about.
Yeah, yeah. So just your opinion, you do suspect there was some type of foul play?
100%, 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
Is no, I don't suspect the government though. I suspect people close to him.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't. I'm not saying that the government is not capable, because you know those motherfuckers could do anything.
Right.
But I try to keep it a buck. If I felt that, I would say that. But based on evidence that I've seen
Hmm.
and the stuff that I've heard,
Hmm.
um, no, no.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hmm.
This is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. To even for that to even be a possibility. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. It's just
Yes. And
ridiculous.
I like the fact that you said possibility, because he was 83 years old, and anything could have happened. Like what I was told, it can't is I'm not saying it's 100% accurate, but if I had to bet every little cent I have, I would bet that it was foul play.
Right, right. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. And like so far as his business, because I've heard like with his sell food, something going on with his business in LA that's been compromised. Could you speak a little bit on that?
Oh man, I'm so glad you asked me that. When I met Dr. Sebi, after we got over the he want me to go to he want me to do the lectures with him. After we got out of all of that,
Hmm.
once we started getting cool, I asked him, so because I'm hanging out with in him in Usha, and I'm like, damn, I'm with him all day. I don't see him making no herbs. I don't see him doing anything. I
Hmm.
just see him smoking weed and chilling.
Right, right.
So I'm like, so I say, yo, Doc, when do you do the herbs? I want to film you making the herbs. And he was like, man, I retired years ago. He said, I just talk my shit now. He
Yeah.
said, he said, Chapita make the herbs here at Usha, and in my office in LA, Pablo Medina makes the herbs. So
Hmm.
when I met Dr. Sebi, he was already retired.
Hmm.
Pablo was making the herbs then. So that's why I always tell people, even though I wasn't fucking with the LA office at that time like that, but I
Hmm.
never talk shit about the herbs because I was there. I watched Pablo and Dr. Sebi talk about herbs all day. I'm with Dr. Sebi when Pablo's calling him from LA. Yo, Doc, I found that herb I was telling you about. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with it later. So for everybody who's listening, man, everybody can hear my voice right now. The only difference between Dr. Sebi's cell food herbs now is that Dr. Sebi's no longer with us. The herbs, the same person that's been making those herbs for years is the same person making them now. All that other bullshit that you hear that is being compromised, I have video of Dr. Sebi saying Pablo's been working with me for the last 15 years. He's the one that's been doing everything. So don't believe the hype, man. Don't believe the hype.
And he's kind of like the facilitator of the herbs coming out of that LA location to this
Yes.
day.
To this day, how
Okay.
Deontay Wilder say it? To this day. To
Right,
this day.
right. Well, I'm glad you clarified that.
Thank you for
Just so
giving me the
people,
opportunity to do
yeah, just
that.
so people have clarification.
Hmm.
You know, if you're someone that's a credible source, so coming from you, the people that do shop with them or want to continue shopping with them or start shopping with them,
Hmm.
they know that they're getting a quality product. As
Yes.
if Dr. Sebi himself is still here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's not shitting on everybody else that's doing the herbs too. I just
Hmm.
don't like the fact when somebody try to diss somebody or downplay somebody just to make their shit sound better.
Okay.
You get it? So
Yeah.
it's a lot of amazing herbalists out there. Like the people that I deal with, KT the Ostrich, that's my brother right there. Like
Yeah. Yeah. KT
K
is cool dude.
K I fuck with KT, Dr. Enqi, Abdul Bowman, Victor Bowman,
Hmm.
Ma'a Bowman. It's just so many people that's out there that's doing their thing. So I don't want people to think that it's only one place that you can go heal yourself. I deal with my eye a lot because she's right here in Brooklyn. I could shit on a good day. I could walk to my shop from my house.
Okay.
KT, that's just my brother. So um we do business, and he makes sure that my family and I are good. Victor Bowman, every time he come to New York, he leave a damn closet full of herbs. Abdul ship me herbs all the time. So I'm blessed to be in a situation where I never have to worry about herbs. Yeah,
Mm.
I just don't want people to think, I just don't want people not to get a good quality because of some misinformation that they were given.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, hey, I got KT products. I got his new honey that just came
Yo,
out the nectar. I've been dropping
talk
it.
to me. Yo,
Got that, you know what I'm saying? I got the Dr. Enqi sea moss.
come on.
Yeah, yeah, man.
You're
So
not. Those are my boys right there. Brilliant, brilliant young men. Brilliant young men.
very, very intelligent, very
Mm-hmm.
knowledgeable. Yeah, so most definitely, those are definitely two of my go-tos when it comes to, and like I mentioned to you on the phone, I had got sick last year, and I'm still in the process of healing. I still
Mm-hmm.
don't feel 100%, but listening to these guys' information, doing the regimens, following the protocols, I've seen drastic improvements. Drastic improvements.
And
And
it's
like I
gonna keep
dropped
going.
100 pounds. I don't know if I told you that part. I dropped 100.
Nah, you ain't tell me
He's
that.
looking at 100 pounds lighter guy right now.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
So
Nah,
yeah.
because when I met Dr. Sebi, I was like 204 pounds,
Mm,
and he said, "Yo," when he slapped me in my stomach, and he was like, "Yo, that's a disease playground right there."
mm,
And I didn't feel like I was overweight. I just felt like I'm eating good.
right, right, right.
And he was like, nah. And now I'm gonna be 53 in 2 months. And I feel better now than I did back then because I was running, getting tired. Now I be running and
Mhm.
I get my wind. I feel a lot healthy. I got more oxygen in my body.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
losing 100 pounds, you must feel like a whole new brother right now.
I'm telling you, last year it was dark last year, but I can see the sun shining now.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
I'm
Dope.
still sticking to it, still sticking to the regiment. It's been hard to increase my discipline because I went so long being undisciplined.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So but now I have my bad days, but
Mm-hmm.
I keep moving forward. I keep pushing. I keep trying to improve. So yeah.
Been there, done that. You know what the hardest thing for me to stop eating?
Well,
Those lemon pepper wings. Jesus
oh yeah,
Christ. What? Teriyaki?
he's
Come
a
on now.
teriyaki. Yeah,
Yo.
I haven't did a beef, pork, chicken in this year and a half, going on 2 years, close to 2 years.
Okay, I
Still
got you
deep.
beat. I feel good. I got you beat.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But
uh,
I dip and dabble on that seafood. It's like I go like a week or two without it, and then I be like, man, I
oh
want to
yeah,
get.
no. I fuck with salmon sometime. I fuck with salmon sometime.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But my
yeah.
wife, she be doing a lot with cauliflower, chickpeas, gaban. She be
That's what I
doing.
got on the stove right now. Some cauliflower.
Yo, my wife, she be working magic. I'm telling you, I be thinking I'm eating those same chicken wings. She be hooking them up,
That's what's up.
and
That's
she
what's
do
up.
this vegan gumbo that keeps me
Mhm.
up because I can't just eat salad. I gotta feel like I'm eating how I
Yeah,
used to eat.
got
You
some
feel me?
flavor up in there.
And I don't want to be. I don't ever want to get too skinny. I don't want to look like I won't knock a motherfucker out. You feel
There
me?
you go.
I don't want to get too skinny.
There you go. There you go.